Thanks for tuning in. This is Elvira's here, helping you connect the dots between mind and body. Have you ever wondered or wished that you don't have anxiety? That you don't have to take those pills? Would you like to live in freedom without that? Have you ever wondered what your life would be like then? Maybe you have, maybe you have not. Maybe you accepted it as normal. It's because your friends all have it, or everybody in the family has that anxiety. It's not normal. It's not normal. You don't have to live that way. I don't have it. You were not born with anxiety. Trust me. You got it from your environment. You picked it up. And how did you pick it up? Well, there are a lot of little things that add up to it. First of all, when you were small, you had no clue about the world around you. You only had the feelings, the vibrations. And you figured that since they were bigger and older, they probably know everything better than you, who is just itty bitty small and just arrived. So you accepted everything, and that this goes on for a number of years, approximately till you're about 7 years old, and then your logic starts to kick in. You start to question things. Why is that like this, and why is that like that? That's when the logic starts to kick in. But the emotional damage is already done, because most often your confidence, you are born in total confidence. You are born with 100% confidence. Remember, you are a spirit coming into a body. Is that confident? I would like to think so, because who's going to take care of me? Who's going to feed me? Give me clothes? Give me a roof over my head? 100% confident. So your confidence is slowly already a little bit diminished in your early years. You were told probably a number of times when you broke something, or you fell, or you didn't do something right according to the adults in your life, that you were stupid and you were never going to amount to anything. You can change all of that. How, you say? How do I get out of this deep rabbit hole? Because it makes you probably kind of desperate and perhaps lonely, and you worry about the future. Because anxiety, you have to peel it back. You have to reverse engineer it. What is anxiety? Because when you stay in the anxiety, the pills and the medications that you're taking have just one purpose: to suppress, to suppress your feeling lousy. You know, let's just call it that. Let's call a spade a spade. I'm from Amsterdam. Let's call a spade a spade. So you suppress it. And then if you suppress it long enough and you don't get any better, and tell me, did you get any better? Then you go into the depression. And the depression is a state of dis-ease in the body. Disease, illness, sickness. Yeah? And the medication only gets bigger and bigger, unfortunately. And then you start to fall apart, really. So let's go back to the anxiety, where I started. Anxiety comes from fear, not knowing, worry and doubt, not knowing what to do, what to say, how to go, where to go, etc., etc. And what is the foundation of that? The foundation of that is that you don't know who you are. You think you know, but you don't. And trust me, I have studied this for a long time, and my mentors who have studied this for so long, and they just all say the same thing. When they started, they had no clue who they were. And they started to study themselves. Very important. That's your most important thing in life, that you learn to understand who you are, learn everything about yourself and change it, improve it. And you can do that. You can do that because when you come onto this planet, you're like a brand new computer with a mostly blank hard drive. And that's filled in. But you can also brush stuff off. You can delete stuff off. And unfortunately, it's not going to be like you wipe it off your physical hard drive in your computer, but you push it to the back. You just deal with it, and then you don't pay attention to it anymore. You don't put your energy, your focus on it anymore. So it just wilts away. That's what it does. Because at the same time, you build confidence. You get to know yourself. You build your confidence back up. And you become successful in that. Because basically, you are equipped with everything that is needed. Or required is a better word. Need is always coming from lack. I need money because you don't have enough. So everything that is required in life to make it a success is within you already. That was in your backpack when you were born. And it's still there. It's all inside of you. Not so much in your backpack, I don't want to say that, but you came equipped with that. That's better. So all you want to do now is start to make a decision. Make a decision that you're going to change your life, because living like this in anxiety for too many things is eroding your health, and you know it. It's you don't feel good. You're tired, you may be stuffing your face because you want to eat it away and suppress it. That's what we do. Any emotion that we don't want to feel, we eat it away, we drink it away, we smoke it away. And that's what we do. Or we switch over to the hard drugs. That's what we do. We numb ourselves out in some way or form. You don't want to do that. Excuse me, it's not necessary. So start to observe yourself. Very important. Start to look at yourself. And my suggestion is start to write down what you are thinking. What are you thinking in any kind of situation? When you notice a certain thought come back up, write it down. Write it down, because that's the most important thing. When you face it, you really are paying attention, and you go like, is that really true? Is that really true? And start to educate yourself by reading books. Read 1 hour a day. And if that's too much, start with half an hour. Put the alarm half an hour earlier and study every day, every morning for half an hour. And if you can, half an hour before you go to bed. What do you learn? What do you want to read? I tell you, one of the most important books to start with is Think and Grow Rich from Napoleon Hill. Rich in those days, 1933, was not only about money. Nowadays, we would use the word wealth. That is wealth, abundant in your relationships, in the connection with yourself, in your, of course, earning money, but that's, money is depending on the services that you provide. The more service you get, the more money you can earn. Your health, do you have health that is really fantastic, that you don't have to take any medications because it's not necessary? You have everything that you need right inside of you. So start observing yourself first. I'm going to make a whole series about anxiety. So I have already done, but now I'm going to label them out 1, 2, 3. So a little bit more in sequence, and I will give you more suggestions to follow. And when you feel that you deserve to improve your life, just follow the steps. Write in the comments questions. Oh, and please click the like button and click the subscribe button so you don't miss out on anything. I will speak to you again in number 2. Thank you so much, and do enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.